Go.
What's up, everyone? What is up?
Oh my gosh, let me turn that off.
I'm so happy to be here.
I'm so glad to have you. If y'all don't know Justy, then you must have missed our season finale last time, because Justy was one of our featured artists, and I just felt, I mean, I've been in love with her music for a long time, but especially after having her on, I was like, you know who would be amazing for our next season? Justy. And she was like, I agree. And
I was more than I agree. I was like, tell me when and where.
She was like, please, I'm ready. I'm ready. Yeah, no, amazing. And y'all, okay, so before we get into the videos, let me tell y'all what QUEERANTINE is and the philosophy here. And let me turn on the music a little more because your girl gets distracted kind of easy. Just a little. So if you haven't been to QUEERANTINE before, what this is an LGBTQIA plus music video showcase, and we basically show 10 music videos for, I haven't done my spiel in a while. Give me a second, y'all. We show music videos from 10 different artists. They're all indie. Some of them are friends that have been on past episodes. Some of them are artists that I've just heard about who submitted to the show. And what we do is link their Instagram and their YouTube after. So after you're watching the music video, you can connect with all the artists that you want to. I encourage everyone to like comment and send love and support, because we started this at the beginning of the pandemic, when, you know, so many musicians are not only losing live show income and things like that, but just feeling isolated. And especially as LGBTQ plus people, we already don't have as many spaces to be around each other and, you know, just have a wholesome queer old time together. So that's what this was created from. So we are not critiquing music videos here today. We are just talking about the things that we love about them, because number one, every music video takes so much work, but number two, they're already out. So
yeah.
What is your critique gonna do? How is it gonna help? How is it gonna help? But hi everyone. Hi Peter.
Here.
Hi Neo. Hi everyone. What'd you say, Justy?
What's up, everyone? I just said we're all about love here.
Exactly. We're all about love here. And Justy, before we get into the full show, let me just play a little bit of your music in the background. And why don't you just tell us, I know you just released an album
yes.
this summer,
Yes.
like literally just a few months ago, called
July.
Pain with Benefits. And just give us a quick taste of it, and then we'll jump into it more as well. Tell us about it. It's playing in the background right now, by the way, y'all.
Okay, so so I released my debut album, Pain with Benefits, in July. Basically, what inspired this was a breakup, right? I feel like that's like a common narrative for many of us. But mine was so sort of heightened because we had just entered into like quarantine. It felt like everything that could go wrong did go wrong. And I was stuck with all these emotions after my breakup and having to deal with like sort of all the mess from that. And instead of sort of just like putting the music to the side, I felt like I forced myself to confront a lot of things. And a theme that I found to be current in my life is that I've had to endure a lot of pain in order to sort of receive blessings, right?
Yeah.
Or, you know, however you want to look at it.
Unfortunately.
So, unfortunately, right? So this was kind of just me taking that sort of theme in my life and analyzing it and seeing seeing how pain brings forth benefits, basically. So that was it for me, and it was a journey.
I think
it was
that's
an emotional journey.
Extremely relatable. So I'm trying to send a link, and the little chat thing is not popping up. It's not popping up. Give me 1 sec, y'all. Charlie, okay, you're here. Perf. Charlie, can you share the link to our official QUEERANTINE playlist in the chat, please? But yeah, no, Justy, like hearing about your album and all of that, I think number one, extremely relatable. And I love when an artist is, I won't say not afraid, because you can still be scared to be that vulnerable. But I always admire when artists really just go there. And I know there was one part in an interview where you were talking about how, there's some songs on here you might never perform live because you're like, it's just too much to go to. And I very much relate to that, on like, I had a breakup EP last summer, and it was like each song was a different stage of grief. And I was like, some of these songs, like you can listen to them, but they're like not meant to necessarily be a single. They're not meant to be catchy. They're not meant to be anything. Right. It's just a diary entry, and I will not be performing them live.
Because no one's trying to be on the stage, you know, sniffling.
Right, like bring, or just like, you know, you're like, okay, everyone, we just like turned up, had a great time. Now I'm gonna unleash my deepest, darkest moments and pains.
Right. Well, no, and that's the beautiful thing, like sort of acknowledging the pain but leaving it in that song so like you can move forward. You know what I'm saying?
It's true. It's a little capsule of it. But yes, amazing, y'all. And we have so many. The thing I love about this too, and why I'm really excited to be streaming with It Gets Better, is because like I feel like our show is such a good what's the word, potpourri. Thank you so much for the follow, by the way, Tina. I see you. It's such a good like microcosm of all like the different experiences of the full like LGBTQ plus community, you know, like the heartbreaks, the happiness, the just like exploration, the just everything. So I'm very excited to get into these videos. So there's so many people here. Let's just start with the first. Let me see who came in first. I saw Uslam. How are you, Uslam? Okay, let me shout out one thing about Uslam. Oh, and the other thing is, before every video, I make sure to say everyone's pronouns and a little bit about the song if they included any extra information. So please just be cognizant of pronouns. If you use the wrong pronoun, we will gently correct you. But just make sure you're paying attention to that. Because we want everyone to feel affirmed and comfortable here. So, okay, let's get into it. We're gonna do, I'm gonna pause this music, the Spotify, and we're gonna pop over to our first video. This is Uslam, and their pronouns are he or they. And they actually sent in a music video back in like June during our last season, and I loved it so much. It's very cute, and I mean, I don't know if cute is the right verb, but I'm too excited to get my words out. I don't know if cute is the right word necessarily, but it's like it has a cute. I just need to use cute for a lot of things that might not necessarily be cute.
We'll use cute.
But anyway, they were very patient. I was like, oh my God, I couldn't fit you in this season, but I really want to share your song and your video. And they were very understanding. So I was like, okay, you know what? Because you were extra, extra patient, I want to shout you out extra more. But hi everyone. Hi Neo. Hi Mallory. Hi Zach. Hi Tina. Hi Bentley. Hi Neo. Hi E Alvin. I don't know if I missed anyone, but I probably saw your name and just got caught up. Okay, so let me make sure this is all, oops, incorrect. Let me make sure this is all spaced out properly. I think it is. And thank you so much for the follow, Alpha Wings. Okay, let me start this over. And let me know when you're ready, Justy, once you have it up.
I'm ready. I'm excited for this.
Let me make sure the sound plays. Okay, and y'all let me know if this sound is too loud or quiet. And we'll adjust accordingly between like me, Justy, all of that. Okay, are y'all ready? Ooh. Are y'all ready? Ooh. Tell me you're ready. Tell me you're ready, everyone. And yes, thank you for the reminder, Pudgeberry. We're not critiquing here. This is all about the things that you love about the video. We're following the artist after, we're commenting on their YouTube and liking, subscribing, all of that. And I will be doing that too. So you can watch me walk the walk and talk the talk. Okay, let's go. This is Electric Ladyland by Uslam. And they're based in, pronouns again are he or they, and they're based in Brooklyn, I think, right? Hi, Warren. Like, do you see what I mean? Like cute, not necessarily cute, but like it's cute.
Yes.
Like it's moody cute and spicy.
I'm saying, I'm like, this already started. I'm like, I feel the mood of this already.
Right? I feel lovelorn. I'm feeling listless. just like the atmospheric vocals surrounding you. Ooh.
So good.
Also, just the casual serving in Washington Square Park. We love it.
Casually slaying.
And hi, Leela. Is it Leela or Lila? Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Nelson Abstract. Also, feel free to sound off in the chat what you're loving. I see some people doing it. Another follow. Thank you so much, Peter. What'd you say, Justy?
I love his instrumentation.
Yeah. It's very like epic, but kind of subdued somehow at the same time.
Right.
And thank you all for following It Gets Better Project. It's like one of those where you're just like, duh, duh. You're like, as a composer, I mean a conductor.
And I want to know it's building at like all the right spots.
Yes.
Like it's just, it flows so smoothly.
It's really hitting the climax. Justy's mic? Okay, I'll turn Justy up a little.
Thank you for letting me know.
Is this song a little too loud or is it good? Yeah, that shirt pops, right? I love your fashion. My man. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, everything's going good. Just need to make Justy a little louder. Okay, perfect. Sound off in the chat. Let me see what people were saying about the video real quick.
What do y'all think?
Also, wait, let me turn up Justy's mic in the meantime. A little bit. Hopefully that's enough. You know what? Let me try to make you a little... It's better to have you too loud than not loud enough.
Right.
Okay.
I won't scream, y'all, I promise.
Okay, in 1 second, Charlie is going to link Uslim's Instagram and YouTube video, so you can follow them everywhere and subscribe and comment all of that. I'm going to write a comment right here, but also let me see what everyone wrote. There were so many lovely comments. We are ready. We're in the West Village. Love it. Yes. Oh, a new sub. Who's that? Peter. Oh, you gifted subs. Thank you so much. So y'all know we're streaming on the It Gets Better as part of the It Gets Better project, and they have an ambassadorship program, an affiliate program. They're doing all these things to grow their live streaming side of the charity and their messaging and education and all of that. So there is a lot of stuff happening on this channel. I'm just too excited to speak. Channel. So yes, please do follow, and thank you for supporting. Every dollar that you donate is going to charity and helping LGBTQ youth, LGBTQ plus youth feel more empowered and affirmed and safe in a world that's kind of scary. Aslam, you said, fun fact, it was filmed on 420 in Washington Square Park. Oh, remember, we got to keep it Disney, but we will take note.
Right.
Well, 420. What's that? Is that your birthday? Sulky said, I loved everything about that. It's the perfect song to drive down the highway to. Yeah, it's very like just calming. Not necessarily Lana Del Rey vibes, but like a little bit of the same feeling in terms of just like hair out the window, hand out the window, just ready to party.
Spacey type of, chill. That one definitely. What a start.
What a start, right?
That. What a start.
That's just when. Okay, and who came in after? There's so many people here at once. I saw Warren, I saw E. Alvin. Let's take it to Neo 10Y next. Because I know it's also... Actually, no, it's not that late. I was like, I know it's late there, but it's not super late. Okay, wait. Before we get into Neo's video, and Neo's pronounced... Excuse me. I'm a little dry. I forgot my water upstairs, everyone. And it's too late. I can't go up. It's too late. Ultraviolence album. Okay, yeah, no, I can see that. It's very well done, but not in a sense where it feels like it very much feels like your own sound, Aslam. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. Your own variation.
Yes.
But yeah, so Neo10Y, pronouns they, them, and they are from London. And this is a video for a song called Shortcut to World Peace. And about this song, Neo said, I have flirted with the expanse of the astral realm and death throughout my life and artistic narrative. The Shortcut to World Peace video is a story of a resilient artist who dies so that their message of love can expand and manifest a utopian dimension of peace. We're going very metaphysical today, everyone. I can only hope that the mainstream chooses love and embraces nonviolence now. And I'm going to play a little intro video that you do not have, Justy, so don't worry. Just hold tight. Okay. It's just a 1-minute intro video from Neo talking about the song and introducing themselves a little bit.
For having me, Neo10Y, on today's episode of Queerantine with my music video for Shortcut to World Peace, which is also the name of my 11-track record. And the video tells the story of an artist who dies so that we can manifest a utopian/protopian dimension of peace on Earth through choosing love. And I hope that this helps us expand consciousness together, and I'm really grateful to be a part of this, so thank you so much, and I love you, and peace and love. I'm Neo10Y. Enjoy the video.
Period. Thank you. Period. Woohoo! Okay, so let me get into the video.
Yes,
and I just saw you follow Dylan. Yes. We could use some peace. People killing, people dying. Children hurt and you hear them crying.
That part.
That's actually a really good song though. Like,
it is.
It's such a good song. It's iconic. That I remember, like, that was like the first song that, okay, let me break it down real quick before we get into this video. For some reason, that's the first song I thought of in terms of Shortcut to World Peace. It's very similar energy. Right. Also, thank you so much for the follow. Oh my god, I keep having dusty coughs, and thank you for the follow, Bentley, and Dylan. And if I missed one, I'm so sorry. And what was I gonna say? Oh, when I was a kid, and it was like one of the days I was like homesick from school, and like my mom was at work, like no one else was home. I was like, let me listen to the radio, because like we never listened to the radio in the house. If we were listening to music, it was a CD. And I turned that on, and the first song that I ever heard on the radio was that song, and it was the first time I ever heard that song. And I just sat there for the rest of the day. I was just like, this was really heavy. This was really I'm in my feelings. I need to call my mom, come home. We need to have a talk about the world. I'm feeling wise. I'm feeling open to the world.
Listen. I'm saying old Black Eyed Peas, they really knew. They did what needed to be done.
They did.
Okay?
They did.
What needed to be done.
I'm probably going to listen to them after because, okay, we got to get into our next video because I love talking, but we only have 2 hours to get through all these amazing music videos. And we have a music video from Justy, a special unreleased video to leak with y'all. Okay, let's go. This is Neo10Y, and again, thank you so much for the follows. Reminder, Neo's pronouns are they, them. Let me pause it and tell me when you're ready, Justy.
Yes, I'm ready when you are. I'm excited for this one.
Perfect. Okay, give me 1 second. Neo's pronouns are they, them. And remember, we are just pointing out all the things we love about the videos. And after the video is over, you can follow Neo and comment on the video. I forgot to do that on Uslims. You know what? Today, I'm going to go back and comment on everyone. Usually I do it live, but I have a little too hyper of an energy today. So I'm probably going to forget a lot. But I'm going to go back and do it. Okay. Is everyone ready? Are you ready, Justy?
I'm so ready.
Let's
do a countdown.
Yes. Did I not last time, right?
We didn't do a countdown.
I didn't. No. I'm so sorry. I realized that. Okay, ready? 3,
yes.
2, 1, go. But yes, hi everyone. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so excited to meet you all. Very mysterious.
Right.
Misteriosa.
cinematic.
Yeah, I love the color treatment already.
Yeah.
And I just want a Grammy in my dreams, but I don't know if I'm really free. My head said I'm a lone star, a vision of utopias.
So many scenes. Right, Dylan?
The shortcut to world peace. They talk about ego like they're a villain, but if we want freedom, well then I'll need you here with me, so we can share a shortcut to world peace.
So majestic.
Write this song so we can all sing it together and manifest freedom. We'll manifest freedom. We're in a download.
Ooh, okay, this builds.
Okay.
It starts to get boom, boom. Turn the music up a little.
They talk about ego like they're a villain, but if we want
Then you turn my cinema. Oh, and thank you for the follow, Bryce. That's who I missed.
so we can share a shortcut to world peace.
Yeah, then it gets like really epic. We got a switch up coming. Not right now, but
I think it's a basic philosophy.
Ooh. Okay.
I know it's so trippy too.
Okay.
So everyone's got what they need. A world of love and kindness. And now I think that we're so close to being one in silence. They talk about ego.
Like so many different variations.
So good.
It's like 8 songs in one.
I know.
And we love shaving a head in a music video. One of the most iconic things I think an artist can do. Remember, keep it Disney in the chat. Remember, keep it Disney. Keep it Disney, everyone. Keep it Disney. Yeah, that I actually hadn't seen that video. I don't know what was happening in July. I know I was like in California visiting family, so I like missed this video coming out, and I didn't even know it existed until you sent it into the show, Neo, and I screamed because you know why. You saw it. You saw it.
Oh my god, Neo, that you did what needed to be done.
Yeah.
Neo. Like, there's so much to get into. Like, where do we start?
Exactly. It's like that's what I put in my comment. I am gonna do the comments live here. Y'all can see. And I'm subscribed and I liked. Everyone do all of those things. Yeah, I'm like, it's 8 songs in one, 18 visuals in one, a billion concepts, but it still all feels like one, you know?
It still all feels like one, and you feel like you're going through the motions as the visual is going on as well. Like,
right. It's like such a cohesive. It's cohesive in its disjointedness, if you will.
Yes.
Bryce, I'm the most Disney gay rapper ever. Let's see what some people said. This is awesome. Come through choreo. That part always gets me. The change up, the drop. I did turn up the music a little bit. Let me know if I made Justy too loud or if it's all perfect now. This is hot. And Antoine, how are you? It's nice to see you. Okay, we got a couple more videos, and then I'm gonna show Justy's video also. Let's see. Who should we do next? Who should we do next? I saw Warren. I saw Alvin. Excuse me. I saw Bentley. Oh, this is the hard part. I'm like, what will keep the vibe going? I think we're gonna do Alvin next. Alvin and Bentley do have some similar energy going into this. A little more dark Disney, if you will. dark Disney. Oop. Ah! I accidentally clicked to the wrong one. Also, Alvin has a whole series of music videos out right now that are not Disney, but very good. If you're into horror movies or horror anything, he has literally a 4-part like music video series on his YouTube, and we will link after this. Also, if you didn't, make sure you scroll back up and follow Neo on Instagram and YouTube. Okay, we're gonna do Alvin. Alvin's pronouns are he or they. And about this video, said, "Hey boo." Let me see where it starts, because he's just telling me how amazing I am at first. Knees is the lead single following Appetite, and it's the second visual in the storyline for Limbs Volume 2. Imagine you found a tape under your basement stairs, like a VHS tape, tucked away in a shoebox, stumbled upon by sheer luck. That's what I wanted this to feel like. Horror has always been a love of mine, so I always want to throw in Easter eggs in my visuals. I took inspiration from Psycho, The Ring, Resident Evil, and then I tried to channel that into a tainted VHS tape, something that was intended for one viewer and one viewer only. I wanted to feel invasive and a little voyeuristic. The peephole shot was made up of wallpaper, and what's writhing beyond that wall is up for interpretation. For me, it's the fear of being 100% yourself, and the little brain bug glitching the bigger picture, telling you anything and everything negative. The shame of exploring sexuality because of the things placed on us as children, whether that's religion or family beliefs. And the projector man was to counteract that in a way, which you'll see what that means. He was meant to personify digital desires like your web history just personified itself, which as queer kids growing up, that was basically online was the only place a lot of us could express ourselves for a really long time. So there is a lot of meaning wrapped up in this track. So this is Knees. Let me open it up. Let me get this full screen. Okay, are you ready, Justy?
I'm ready.
Okay, in 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah, oh my gosh, imagine you just found this creepy tape and you're putting it in your VHS, and it's the year 1998, 2000, I don't know, whatever feels right for you. Like, this needs to be in, like, if Buffy the Vampire Slayer comes back, we need this somewhere in there.
Yeah. This is it.
Like, I want this in, like, a horror movie industrial club scene. Yeah, I love Alvin's voice. Literally Steven Spielberg said Corey. This is another one of those videos that is like so simple and like the presentation, but so effective, and like it just hits it home. And I love like what Alvin does to his voice, like the stylizing of it.
I love his voice.
Yeah. And E. Alvin's a cutie, yes, Bentley. Yes, Buffy Sink Deals. This is the peephole moment. With what looks like a demon creature about to be born, maybe?
I love this instrumentation too. Like the production has been so good, guys.
It's very horror movie soundtrack. Woo! And I love the tracking thing. Like, that's such a cool idea. Again,
Yes.
like, just all the little details make this video so amazing.
The thing that I really like about this as well is just the sort of like tone it sets for the listener too, right? Like in presenting these pieces, we get the visual, which is, you know, amazing, but it's the tone and the like mood it puts you into that I think is so freaking good.
Yeah, it really like puts you in there. And I'm not kidding. Like, when I watched E's like the horror series, I was like, it's scarier than horror movies that I have seen recently. It's very like intimate. It's kind of like from the perspective of like people in like an online chat room, but like as if you're the person in the chat room and you're like waiting for something to sneak up behind you at any point. So go check out more of E. Alvin's stuff. Go check out more of everyone's stuff. But Charlie did just link E. Alvin's Instagram and YouTube. So go make sure you follow, comment, like, subscribe, all of that stuff. Also, make sure you are following the It Gets Better project here on Twitch because they're doing so many streams here. We'll be doing multiple quarantines with them. And they are an amazing organization working to provide more education on LGBTQ plus issues and work with gay straight alliances in schools and all of these things to just make it so anything that you went through, any bullying, any just like, even if it's just questioning your identity, that you have more of those young people have those tools more often to be able to understand themselves. Because I know I didn't know what the heck was going on, especially because let's talk about it a little bit. Let's get into it a little bit.
Can we? Can we get into
how like a lot of people knew like what was going on when they were young. Like, did you know you were queer when you were young, or like what time? Thank you so much for the follow, by the way.
I did, and you know what? I feel like I knew from
technically
at
no
least
limbs.
like I knew since like first grade for me, but for a large portion of like you know, like for a large portion of my like academic time, I was in like a Catholic school system, so that just wasn't the exploration, the space for it, all that jazz was just not there, right?
It was like more actively stifled, I'm sure.
It was, but fun fact, when I got into high school, I was in an It Gets Better club.
Oh my gosh!
Yes. So like little baby gay me, just like in the It Gets Better club, not gay, you know, just a supportive ally.
Not me. I just want to learn. Did you ever take any of those like am I gay tests growing up?
You know what? I am proud to admit that I did.
Me too. I thought you were gonna say you didn't. Like, you're such a good actress.
No, I'm proud to say that I did. And you know what? Like, I had all the signs to reaffirm that I knew who I was. It was just that like sort of, you know, fear of kind of living in my authentic self. But in my It Gets Better club, it's like that was like a safe space and a channel for me to sort of like meet other queers and like, you know, for us to acknowledge we were who we were without us actually saying it. So
I love that.
My experience.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's really sweet. Also, thank you for the follow, Flying Platypus. Yeah, for me, growing up was confusing because I still just use the word queer for myself because for some reason I like, even though they describe me like pansexuality is probably what describes me the best, for some reason I think just because like so many people are just like, what is that? Or like, isn't that bi? Or like, bi is the same. And I'm like, to me, like, I don't mind using bi or pan or queer or even gay, even though technically, you know, some of those things don't fully describe me. But that's why I was confused growing up, because I was like, wait, I'm only having crushes on girls, but then as I got older, I would be like, you know, looking more at guys from a more lustful standpoint. How do I say this in the most Disney way? But I would like feel that way with girls too. And then I would take these am I gay tests, and all of the tests, not all of them, but a lot of the ones I saw, at the top of them, they'd be like, you know, if you're taking this, chances are you're gay. Because people who are like fully straight, you know, they're not looking for this. But I would take it, and then the test would be like, honestly, maybe not. And I'm like, I don't get it. So I just didn't really know for a long time until I realized that, like, oh, I can just like anyone, and I can, you know, gender wise feel like anyone or nothing or everything. And all of that is allowed and okay. And there's other people like you out there, you know? Do you remember when you first met, like, your first other queer person, or like made a first like lesbian friend, or like anything like that?
Yes. So the funny thing is, for me, my best friend came out to me. And even then, I was still kind of scared, so I was still being an ally then. You know, it was sort of just like, I support you.
I had a similar situation, actually. Yeah.
Did you? What happened? What happened with you?
It wasn't like
that's common.
Yeah, it wasn't like a best friend, but so I was in like band and I was in drumline. So, but I was like captain of like the mallet section.
Okay.
And so one of the girls in the group was just talking about how like she was really scared to like come out to her parents as bi, but she like, you know, really had a big crush on this girl, and the girl liked her back, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like trying to be supportive without like outing myself. Cause I was like thinking like, you know, I'm not out to anyone yet. And I also had like a girl that I really liked, and, you know, you're kind of scared at that time, at least for me. And thank you so much for the follow. I was scared that like, okay, if this girl finds out that maybe I like guys too, maybe she won't be interested in me anymore, because maybe she'll think I'm fully gay, because a lot of people think bi people don't exist. Or maybe she'll just, I don't know, maybe she's a little queer phobic or something, which she wasn't. I ended up dating her and actually coming out to her, and we had a great relationship for a long time. But yeah, it's interesting when you're like in the closet, someone comes out to you, but like we've been so messed up sometimes in society that we can't even come out. Like,
no, we can't. And there's that like constant underlying fear and the unknown, and it's just like it's kind of sad when you like look back and think of all of the years that you kind of robbed yourself of being yourself.
But we can't look at it that way. You can't look at it as your fault, because, you know, these things were, the shame and all of that was imposed on us. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a lot of therapy. Let me tell you, it's therapy, and I didn't even have it that bad. So
that's what I always think about, like just thinking about people who have it, you know, far worse. It's like it's crazy, but I feel like just to even be and see like the spaces that we're able to occupy now, and you know, the kind of safety that I feel a lot of younger people now have because more things are being like inclusive is like, it's incredible.
Yeah. And we have some comments here in the chat. Faye, you said, I'm still scared to come out as bi to my fam. I don't know if I ever will. One of my roommates still hasn't fully come out to his family, and I think whatever keeps you safe and protected is what you got to do. It is frustrating that we still live in a society where this is like a scary thing, you know, and that people can make us feel so. I was dating a guy for such a long time who never came out to his family, and I still don't think he came out to his family, and he lives with his family, and he's older than me, and I'm just like, I hope that I don't talk to him anymore because we broke up. I hope that though that he, you know, that's one of the things I think about with him. I'm like, I hope that he has been able to, like, not putting the pressure on him, but that his family, that he's been able to feel comfortable enough to come out and like feel all of that, because it's just a lot. Oh yeah. Me and Corey have talked about this stuff a lot. We have a podcast together. If you follow me, which Charlie linked my links. So if you can follow me on Twitch and Instagram, all that stuff, because I stream on my own channel too. But yeah, Corey came out to, or no, Corey's mom, I hope you don't mind me telling you, but it's already publicly out there on our podcast. Corey's mom basically barged in his room one day and was like, I know you have something to tell me. I know what's bothering you. I know what's on your brain. And Corey was like, okay, I'm gay, but you have to promise you can't tell dad. And his mom was like, okay. And then she told his dad. And he was like, she was like, don't you want to just rip the Band-Aid off? He was like, no, I don't. So
Not really.
Yeah, I hope everyone starts getting more, feeling more supported and comfortable in their situations and able to, just like go through that. That happened to you at a school party. Oh my gosh, that's also sad. Yeah, I mean, we all have sad stories, but it's also great to see. It's great to see, if I may, that it gets better. Like, look at all the artists here today. Look at all the people in the chat. Look at all the community we're sharing today. And we're not done yet. I want to keep talking about it for like 18 hours, but we do have more videos to get through first. So we'll do a couple more. Then we'll play one of Justy's. Then maybe we'll gab a little bit more about queer life. And then we'll finish off with some more videos. Okay, let's do Bentley. And I saw Warren here. So let's do Bentley next. Bentley is one of my lovely friends. Bentley's pronouns are he, him. He's based in New York, and I was really happy to be able to do a live show with him last month, and it was the biggest live show I'd ever been a part of, and he's amazing. He's so sweet. I performed a song with him, and we were like rehearsing. It was the best part of the night. It was so fun. It was amazing. This is an absolutely iconic music video, and Bentley said, I worked with some of my best friends. It was directed by Lim and filmed by Doug Camberis. It also stars iconic Stasi, who's an amazing drag artist here in New York, and Andrew Chung, and it's supposed to be like a post-breakup depressive spiral that hits rock bottom but then gets shaken away, and you're like back in your bad B era, if you will. Your bad B era. Also, thank you all for hanging out in the chat. I know I haven't been like reading as much today, but I really appreciate everyone being here and supporting, especially because this is such a cool thing with It Gets Better. So I'm just very happy. Okay, open the video. Tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready when you are.
And we'll get into it. Okay, this is Don't Feel Like Talking. It's by Bentley Robles. In 3, 2, 1. When I came out, my grandma said she always knew because my room was supposed to be with Britney Spears posters. Hey, sometimes our camouflage doesn't work, and sometimes it outs us.
Okay, wait, so what did he say exactly? I mean, well, that's actually kind of cool. Yes.
Also, thank you to the mods. You're so sweet. Thank you for helping out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. We're gonna get ready to transform everyone.
Sticky like bubble gum stuck in my mind. The thought of what you did won't let my chakras align. Might just cause some trouble.
It's very stylish, Charlie.
Might just do that tonight. I'm spinning out like wow. The voices in my head don't ever get this loud, and I can't get them out my system now.
Very sensual.
Yes.
So please stay on my face. I don't feel like talking, take this back to your apartment. I don't want nothing special tonight. I'm an empty vessel.
And we love a little, I almost said bisexuality, but I meant bilingual.
Yes.
Bilingual moment.
Okay, Bentley.
Hi, Warren. You're gonna be next, Warren.
Yes.
This is very relatable too, though. You know, you all like after a big heartbreak, You're like, I need to have a little glow up moment and reconnect with myself and my spirit and my energy. This looks so fun to film though.
I'm so sorry that you're in your feelings over me.
Me?
But I can't help but relish in the karma.
Good ones, choreo.
Wish that I could stay and chat. This moment tastes so sweet, but I don't got the words, not the words to speak.
Hey. Come on, break it down, baby.
Let's go.
If you want me back with my answer,
Okay.
sorry to be bad, but the truth is, the baby boy, I'm back on my bullshit. You say you really, really didn't want to do this, but you did.
The glow up, the revenge glow up.
This is the video you send to your ex.
Exactly, and be like, I'm doing good. How are you?
You're good.
How are you? How's everything? Chop it up. Hey, hey. It looks so fun. And yes, can we get a link of the Quarantine Spotify playlist again? That Mallory mentioned adding this to her playlist. So if you've missed any of the songs today, or if you want to hear all of them, I will be updating the Quarantine playlist throughout the season. We're gonna be doing one show a month. We might have a couple extra in between, or do a couple extras separate from It Gets Better. But if you want all of the artists, if you want to hear all of them, support them, go to the playlist.
Yes.
That's where you can find them, and then add them to your playlist, follow them, save their music, all of that. Also, Charlie just linked Bentley's Instagram and YouTube, so go to
Yes.
Bentley's video and like, subscribe, leave a comment, follow on Instagram, all of that good stuff. And now Bentley can leave me alone, because at the live show, Bentley was like, how come you haven't ever had me on Quarantine before? How come you ever, I'm gonna dox you, Bentley. I'm just like, you haven't sent in your video. I'm ready. But I'm really glad that we waited for this video, because this video is just amazing.
So good. I'm
Juicy.
glad that I was here when you premiered it, because I needed that in my life.
Yes.
Bentley, you did that. Please follow Bentley and everyone else. But oh my God, I love that. That was so freaking good. And it looked like it was so fun to just like film.
Right.
Like, I know y'all were probably having a good ass time filming this. It was so good.
It's so cute. I love those like videos where you can tell like everyone just made it with their friends. And
Right.
and it's just like wholesome, fun, amazing, gorgeous, lovely. Okay, we got a little more bounce to give y'all, a little more pep in the step, if you will. So let me play this video. Also, I feel like we're almost perfectly on schedule, because we're halfway through the videos and we're halfway through the
Look at us.
show. Jackson, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I hope everyone's doing amazing, by the way. Thank you all so much for being here. Also, if I may shout me and Justy out, make sure you're following Ish. Charlie, can you grab Justy's Instagram? You've also probably seen her tagged on all of the posts. So if you just go to the Quarantine Instagrams, all that, make sure you're following Justy, because she just released an album a few months ago, a debut album, nonetheless, and some amazing, like, you had a song released with Kitsune, if y'all don't know, which is like a very fashionable, like electronic label, and you did kind of like a collab with them. How did that come about?
So that actually happened. It was a management thing. They had approached me and said, "Hey, they really like this song you have on your album. They want to sort of do a diss show thing on there." And I was like, "Yeah, cool. Let's do it. Let's see what happens." And it just kind of like took off. They featured it in their Samsung collaboration as well. So that was great. And that's the song on my album that is sort of like Bentley's sort of like, "All right, I'm good. I'm gonna do me. Have a good life." So
Right.
I'm glad that it was that one
that's
of
the
those
one.
songs.
That's the one. I love that.
So y'all
That's
check it out.
awesome.
Letting Loose. Check
Yes,
it out.
it's a
Yes.
hit. The whole album is so good and so different. But we'll talk
Thank
about it in a
you.
little bit. I'm just getting
We
ahead of
will.
myself. I just love talking about everyone's music with them. It's just so fun. Okay,
It's
but next up,
exciting.
it is. Okay,
Right.
next up we have Warren Dumas, who is an artist that hasn't been on Quarantine before. There's been a few that haven't been on Quarantine before, but Warren is an artist that I hadn't heard of, and I don't know how, because when y'all see this video, you will scream. So Warren said, Warren's pronouns are he, she, or they, just like me. I like them all, whatever your flavor feeling. And Warren says, this music video was inspired by many artists and queer figures who inspired me growing up, such as Beyonce, Prince, Willie Ninja, Michael Jackson, and early 90s music videos. What does that tell you? There's going to be choreo. It's going to be amazing. There's going to be looks. I was also inspired by New Orleans Mardi Gras. With this music video, I wanted to celebrate queerness in its genuine, authentic form. This music video would not be what it is without the video director Rajiv Staten, creative director Brock Edmonds, and choreographer Michael Gray. You know I follow you too, Warren. I follow everyone on the show because I love just meeting people through this show and then falling in love with their music and just supporting each other until we perish. What's the most Disney word? until we retire. There we
Let's go
go.
with that.
Okay, are you ready, Justy?
I am ready.
Okay, this is To You by Warren Dumas in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh!
Already.
I told you.
Already.
I told you. And the saxophone.
Yes.
And I met Mallory kind of through this show, not really, but kind of like, or just got so close with people through this show. So
I love this.
you're gorgeous, Warren. I can't. Hey, like main character, 100%. Crazy. Hey. Hey.
Choreography. Let's go.
Hey. I know. I'm like, I wish I was good at like learning choreo because I'm ready to try. I'm ready to do my best. This is amazing. Like having all the brass players there too.
It's so good.
It's
I
so
love that.
epic. Like hey. You're amazing, Warren. I'm screaming. Hey.
Let's go.
Just like it's such a big budget feeling.
Yes.
Like
This is a production.
right. I'm like there's so much music out there that deserves so much more credit.
Be heard. Yes. This is so good.
Basically all the music ever. It's just so many people put their heart and soul into like look at this. This should be required viewing.
Oh my God.
You know what?
Yes.
We're gonna put all of the music videos that we do with It Gets Better into a It Gets Better curriculum. We'll show them to all the
This is
classrooms and
mandatory.
clubs, yes,
Right.
around the nation. Woo!
Okay, no.
Okay. I love this part. I know, right? Like Warren, the vocals, the dancing, the looks, the branding, like throws shoe, like can you leave just a scrap? Can you leave a scrap of talent for me? Oh, just a scrap? I'm just kidding, I love myself, but you're just amazing. Oh, is that what it is? Is this supposed to be like inside the photo booth?
That's what
That makes a lot of sense. That's so cute. Like this feels like a classic. You know what I mean? Hi Liz, how are you? So nice to have you here. We still have some more music videos to share too.
Ugh.
Ooh!
Okay.
Sickening.
Okay.
Absolutely just destroyed.
I need like a moment of recovery.
Everyone take a breath.
Just a minute. Just a minute.
Just feel the euphoria coming in.
Warren.
I just
The thoughts are there, but the words aren't. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
like that was so good.
It's you could say perfect. You could say it's perfect.
One would use that word. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, no, that's amazing, Warren. It's definitely a photo booth. Okay, that makes sense. I just thought it was, a cute little backdrop to show the contrast of the outfits. But it makes more sense that there's this part of the story. I see, that's what I lack sometimes, a little bit of the creativity. We get there eventually, but you killed it, Warren.
You did. That was so good. You know what? It's like seeing all of these so far. It makes you want to push yourself as an artist too.
And it gives you so many ideas and inspirations of
it does.
Just seeing the different videos too of the comparison between Uslim's outside vibe and Alvin, the found footage and how conceptual that is, and Warren's big production and Bentley and Neo and I
love seeing that. I love seeing what everyone is doing, whether it's a big production or a more laid back vibe, because it's still executed. It's still so good.
Yeah. And that's what I love about this show is you can see the most simple concept, but it's just performed beautifully. And we'll have one of those videos in a little bit. But I think next up, I want to get a little spicy with Shauna Virago, who, sent a lovely video in with some dancing cowboys. So I think you all will scream and love it. It's very cute. Shauna uses she or they pronouns and is based in San Francisco. Oh, also, I don't know if I said it out loud, but make sure y'all go follow Warren, Bentley, everyone else on Instagram, YouTube. We've been linking throughout. Also, if you miss any of the artists, you can obviously watch the rerun, but you can also go to Spotify and listen to all the songs there and find them on YouTube and all of that. Mallory, you are amazing. Mallory is also one of the people that helps me make this show exist, along with Charlie St. Monica. And also thank you, Pudgeberry, for helping mod today. But shout out to y'all because, first of all, I'm sure there's a lot of talents that you might not give yourself credit for, Mallory. But number two, there's so many different people in the world and we all need each other to thrive and survive. So I wouldn't be able to keep this show going without the two of y'all. So thank you for helping me keep it running. Okay. Take the compliment. Soak it in. Okay, we're gonna watch Shauna's video. Shauna said this video is for a song called High Road Number 6. And she said this was written during this record-breaking year for legislative attacks against transgender people. Virago said, I've been a little depressed from the non-stop level of hate aimed at trans people and needed to write something that gave me some hope and comfort. I needed something to supercharge my resilience. High Road Number 6 is that song about escaping the entrapments and negative forces wanting to take you down. It's a visual and cinematic song, plus you can shine up your boots and break out some line dancing. Oh wait, she has an intro video. Oh, it's unavailable. Oh, I wish I noticed that sooner. It's on private. I could have asked her, but that's okay. Just make sure you send some extra love to Shauna. I'm opening up the video. Let me know when you're ready, Justy.
Let's do the countdown.
Oh, yes. Did I skip it again?
No, you did it last time.
Okay.
We're continuing.
Just, you know, I do need a healthy reminder. I appreciate it. Okay. In 3, 2, 1, go. This is High Road Number 6 by Shauna Virago.
Okay.
Right? Already obsessed, Charlie. Very camp.
Started when I slept with the mayor, then the mayor's wife.
And the lyrics.
Next time I won't fall for the line. Trust me, I love you.
Now this is choreo I might be able to get down with a little time and practice. Right, Punchberry? See, you can. This video is very different from the other ones.
Yes.
A very different direction.
It's an eclectic mix. I love
Yes.
it.
Also, I feel like there's not enough like silly music videos, so
Right.
I love that. Especially for a song that's like so intense, you know? In terms of
love
like
it.
it's the story and like theme.
Right.
Yeah, I want the outfits. Like, I need a how
want
to
the
style it,
fits?
how to buy it. I need the fit. Get the look for less. That's what it is. I need that.
Now I don't know what's worse, a country jail or a country church. Driving at noontide, cigarette trees, another side. Turning off the lane at the asphalt flat, out past where the dust devils dance. To cast
Bye, Jinx. Thanks so much for hanging out. We'll be doing this again in the future. So I hope to see you. This video ain't big enough for the two of us. Like, it's so wholesome.
That's what I'm saying. I'm loving this choreography.
Like, I want to pull this out. I hope Shauna teaches this choreo at her concerts. So
Yeah,
that,
this or at least do like a tutorial video.
right? I'm ready. We can do a digital flash mob and put all the videos together.
Make it a TikTok.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
cigarette trees, another side. Turning off the lane at the asphalt flat.
A ton of good stories, right? I mean, look how fun she is right now, Corey.
Right.
Old Town Road 2.0. Yeah. When's the High Road Number 6 smashed up with Old Town Road remix? Plus, she looks like she can kill the guitar.
Right, I'm looking at
Like,
her
that's a
shred this
Gretsch.
guitar. Go off.
She said, let me play a little something for you. A little something, something. Woo! Shauna! So epic.
Okay,
So epic,
Shauna.
so campy, so fun, so cute.
The guitar solo at the end, though.
I know,
Can we get into
right?
it? Like, That was
She was like,
that was
"Hold
the
on.
perfect ending note. Right.
Hold on. Let me show
Shauna.
y'all. Make sure y'all go follow Shauna on Instagram. Go like and
Yes.
subscribe on the video. Charlie just linked it in the chat. Let's do one more, and then we'll do Justy's video after that for her new single that just came out Friday.
Friday. New Music Friday,
Oh
y'all.
my gosh.
We'll get into it.
Yeah, we'll get into it. Okay, we're gonna do one more. This one is a more subdued one. It's more like a one take close up, but I thought it was perfect for It Gets Better because the title is March On, and this is by Turner, by the way, who uses he him pronouns. And Turner said, "This is the first single from my new original album Back to Me, coming this June." So it's already out. He sent this then quite a while ago. But we were full. But I'm glad to feature it now. And Turner said, "Released officially last year as COVID hit and re-released earlier this year. It's a song written to my 10-year-old self to remind him that though there is a lot of negative darkness ahead, marching to your own drum is all you need to do to make it through."
Yes.
And it's a very intimate, stripped song and video. It's just a close-up. Yeah, okay, let me scoot. Let me switch this again. Okay, Justy, are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, in 3, 2, 1, go. Turner has also been on before, as Turner is also like a professional Amy Winehouse impersonator and has been on as Amy as well.
What?
Which
I'm
is
like the biggest Amy Winehouse fan.
I found that in your interview, so that's also I was like, we gotta put it here.
Happen. Yes.
How are you? I'm here to tell you there were words that will hurt.
Everyone get ready to
Some
cry.
will scar, some will bruise, some will break you. But you'll always get through. Just march on to the beat of your own drum.
This is one of those ones that feels like
March on.
extremely like personal too, you know? Where you're like, I might not always perform this at every show, but I'm glad I released
Right.
this, and I hope it finds the people who need to hear it.
And that emotion is like kind of preserved in the song, which I love.
And whenever you need to go back to that place, because sometimes even as adults, you still need to remind yourself like, whew, okay, I gotta keep marching on.
Right.
Stuff is messy right now.
All the struggles
Healing isn't linear. We know this.
Exactly. Exactly.
and the people
Yeah, Corey.
that will try to bring you down.
Honestly, it like
You get knocked down to
other
your
people probably
knees.
noticed that, but it kind of really
Just a
feels
few
like you're like
times.
leaving a video for yourself or like for your child or something, you know?
But you get
Right.
back
Like that's
Right.
the vibe I get from it.
time after time. March on to the beat of your own drum.
And all the pictures, so cute.
March on, march on. March on to the beat of your own drum.
And it's such a beautiful, intimate visual, you know, like
March
it feels very reflective.
Yeah, it gets the message across. That's the other thing too.
does.
I know like before the pandemic and COVID, like with music videos, I was always like, okay, it has to be like this big thing. It has to be,
Right.
you know, a huge production. And it doesn't always. Like
It doesn't. It really doesn't.
if you're getting the feeling across, like that's what matters.
That's what it is. It's all about the emotion and having the visual sort of capture that and reflect that. And I mean, with Turner's video, this is such a great representation. That was
Yeah.
so good.
Amazing.
It made me feel like, you know, some emotion. I'm
I
like,
know.
hold up.
I had a couple
Am I
chills.
having a good day? Right.
You're like, do I need to march on today?
Right.
It's like those
Yeah.
days. I don't know if you ever had those days where you're like, I'll say for me, I've like gone to therapy and thought that I was like totally happy and good, and then by the end of the session I'm like, wait, I'm not ready to go yet, and I'm like in tears or whatever, because I'm like, maybe there was something you were like holding in or something. I feel like that's also kind of what this is, in the sense of like, we gotta like let it out. You have to, like, when bad things happen, especially to us as queer people, sometimes you just have to like let yourself feel those feelings instead of bottling it up and thinking like, okay, that hurt.
It's all about the process.
Like that hurt, but it's not a reflection of me or who I am or my worth as a person. I need to just keep doing me and going. Amazing. Everyone,
that was beautiful.
Charlie just linked Turner's Instagram and YouTube, so please go like, follow, comment, subscribe, all of that. And I'm sure, I don't remember his Amy account, but he's done a few videos as Amy before for Queerantine. But you can probably find it. You can probably find it through Turner. So, okay, let me leave my comments. So intimate, so intense, so sweet. Amazing video. Oops, that's supposed to be an exclamation point, but I'm gonna leave it like that. He. Okay. We have 3 videos left, but I want to show Justy's video. And also, real quick, I just want to say thank you everyone for hanging out, for following It Gets Better Project here on Twitch. Because like I said, they have a lot of content. They have a bunch of ambassadors that are streaming on here. They have a bunch of like teams and affiliates doing charity fundraising and raising money for them. So everything that you donate through subscriptions and all of that goes to them. That's not me saying you necessarily have to donate. I'm just saying everything that you're doing to support them is really helping just give back to our LGBTQ plus community, helping them, reach more youth in schools and make more of their famous viral videos. Oh, we got a new sub. Thank you for the sub, Charlie. All of those things basically just, I lost my train of thought because I get easily distracted, but it's a good reason to lose my train of thought for Charlie's subscription. So thank you so much. So we talked a little bit about Pain with Benefits and the feel of it, and we listened to it. And I mean, there's so much more we could dive into. I really hope you all go listen to it because it's an amazing album. I want to talk just a little bit more before we get into the Christmas song, and just talk about like, I know for me, when I was writing, going through my heartbreak and stuff, I was just writing like a ton of songs, and then kind of noticed like it was really interesting to pick out like the songs when you're like angry versus when you're sad versus when you're feeling like a bad bee versus when you're whatever. So were you kind of like writing this in real time as you were going through the breakup and heartbreak, or was it like more removed? Like, tell me about the process and just the emotional process too.
Yeah,
you're so welcome, Warren.
The thing that was crazy in this whole process is I was writing it as things would unfold for me, right? So I had the breakup, which was, the obvious thing that I was a part of, and then my ex actually ended up dating one of my friends.
Right.
I
saw that.
There was that aspect of, the hurt and kind of having to unpack that. And then there was that stage of like having to face myself and realizing all these different things, like, oh, I need to go to therapy. Like, I have a lot of childhood things I need to deal with. I have a lot of just different forms of trauma, as, besides this particular thing. So yes, it very much felt like unpacking these emotions a song at a time. And it did go from like that complete sadness to the anger to the, exhaustion to the, actually, I'm better than this, so that's something that I found to be really productive for me, though, because I felt like I was processing things as opposed to just sort of like writing about something and like moving forward. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, no, that's very important to the process. I know a part of me, I mean, did you also feel where there's some things that you like weren't originally planning to release that you ended up releasing because you're like, maybe this was too personal or something? Yeah,
I think that happened to me with the interlude on the album, which is called Sister Sister, which is about the pain of losing a friendship, because like we're always talking about love loss, but we don't always see that in a platonic form. So just talking about losing a friend, like I feel like that sort of heartbreak is even worse than
it can be
a breakup. It can be, right?
Especially if like you've known each other longer, or
right
it's just it's very different.
Yeah, so that was pretty hard, and I didn't really think that that would be a song that I would put out there because I'm so comfortable talking about love and all of that. So I kind of pushed myself to just have that out there, and I'm happy I did.
Yeah.
So
I think it's great. I mean, the whole album, I've listened to it a few times, like, I mean, since it came out too, and there's
Thank
just
you.
so much emotion in it. But also, I mean, it's just great to have more representation in music in general. Like, you know, there's so many stories of, you know, white, straight, cis heartbreak. And
Right.
there are not as many stories of, you know, black queer heartbreak and black
No.
lesbian heartbreak and friendship,
Right.
you know, type of heartbreak, like you're saying. So, yeah, it's just amazing everything that you've captured in this album. And I'm sure you're still going through some of those feelings a lot of the time.
I am. But I'm making it one step at a time, and that's why I think, you know, like we spoke about earlier, it's so great to capture these emotions in a song, because it's like music will, you know, continue to go on. Music will always be there.
Yeah.
So I am still going through it, but I feel like I'm processing it, and that's
Yeah.
healthy.
Yeah. And I mean, it also helps that you are not like just like focusing on that music, transitioning back to the holiday songs coming up.
Right.
You do
right.
have a whole holiday EP coming, right?
I do. November
Yeah.
19th is when my holiday EP, A Very Justy Christmas, will be out. And that was fun too. Like, you know, sort of coming off of this very heavy topic surrounding my album and moving on to something fun and lighthearted and warm. Like, I needed that. So I'm very excited to share that with everyone and get that out there as well.
Yeah. And we have something special for everyone. Also, remember, I was a bad host and need you to open the email that you send it to me on so you can
Yes.
watch along with me. But
Yes, I got it.
no rush. But so this song just came out this time of year, just came out Friday. And this is an early what's the word? An early version of the music video.
Yeah, this is just a one take that we just filmed to have a visual to basically go with the song, but this is not the official video. It's just it's a one take, so it's warm, you know, just to get you into the spirit.
It's warm,
of
even though
hearing
it's
the song.
cold outside.
Right. Right, exactly.
So tell us just
And-
real quick about the song. Like, what's the feel? What's the vibe in terms of story?
This time of year, I basically wrote it about sort of like my experience growing up in Staten Island, which is like a very, very tiny, small, minuscule, forgotten borough in New York. And
It's hated on.
how-
People give it a bad rap.
It is. And some of it is earned, some of it is whatever. But, you know, I wrote it kind of about spending all these holidays in a small sort of like invisible place, but always kind of feeling that like richness because of who I was with or where I was, right? So it kind of captures the whole point that, you know, home is really where the heart is, as cliche as it is, but it is, right? So that's what really makes this time of year so special. It's not necessarily that it's, you know, the holiday season. It's more like this feeling,
Everyone coming
feeling
together.
that
Yeah.
Right, exactly. So that's what it is, and
I love it.
It was super cool to write and kind of capture.
Amazing. I love that. I've only released one holiday song and it was not wholesome. But I want to release more.
And I love it, by the way. I love your holiday song.
There might be a remix coming this year. There was supposed to be last year, and then I ran out of time. And I might run out of time this year, but we'll see. But
We're
it's not
patiently
about
waiting.
me. I'm a Leo. I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget. It's not about me. When's your birthday, Justy? I want
I'm
to say
an
like
Aquarius. February 13th.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
February
winter,
13th.
but I was thinking more like December, January, like more Capricorn or Sagittarius.
No, I'm an Aquarius. You'll peep that on the album too, y'all.
Wait, what?
have a
What?
line in
When did
there.
you say?
Yeah.
What day?
February 13th.
Oh my god, my boyfriend's
Yes.
is Valentine's Day the 14th. No wonder.
Let's
No wonder we're
go.
vibing, Justy.
I'm saying. Aquarius Leo energy. Let's
It's true.
go.
Did you know? I don't know if it's just because I think there's like slight differences between like friendship versus romance, but apparently Leo and Aquarius are like one of the best romantic matches in the zodiac. So I assume that works for friendships too.
Yeah, it does.
Hi,
We're very compatible.
Yes. Okay. Anyway, this is not the official video, but it is a very special, exclusive look at a one take of this time of year, Justy's holiday single that just came out, and the video will come out at another time.
Yes.
Okay.
Next month, y'all.
Next month. Okay.
Yes.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. In
I'm
3,
ready.
2, 1, go. Homobite is an amazing queer music blogger, and I'm sure there's a more exciting way to say that, but is an amazing just person in the community and uplifting artists. And basically everyone in this chat is an artist as well, so if you're really feeling curious, go stalk everyone.
Please.
Hey. So vibey, Justy, and I love the shopping bags.
That's what I was going for.
Hey.
Trying to vibe this season.
Like, I can already see like the 100% unadulterated joy in your face and everything.
I was so happy filming this. Like, my camera guy was set up in my girlfriend's car, and they were just like, you know, following me along while I was walking and grooving.
So cute.
It was such a vibe.
So cute. And yeah, Tina's a baddie. So many. Hey, Mariah wishes.
Yo, I'm just trying to sit with Mariah. That's
Yeah, I know. We'll be there. Yeah.
Right?
The Mariah mix.
Feel my warmth when I'm getting there. Just pick up the phone cause I want you there. Double check my list.
Also, like, you're glowing here, like skin on fleek, 100%. Like,
Right. I'm like, I did a little self-care.
you look fully glowed up.
Yeah, I was happy. I was genuinely happy. And I'm glad, you know, a lot of people say that, like, a lot of people don't really like Christmas music like that, but they've liked this sort of more subtle thing.
It's like a holiday
that.
song without being like too in your face. I don't even mind in your face, but I do love this.
Neither do I.
It's like, this tricks everyone into listening. And then they're like, okay, I love it. Yeah.
Feel my warmth when I'm getting there. Just pick up the phone cause I want you there. Double check my list and I made it clear. You're all I want this year.
Hey!
Yes. Let me find out. I need you on the remix.
Let me get on the background vocals.
Let's do it.
Hey.
You peeped the Nordstrom holiday bag.
Justy's like, I am treating myself.
Right.
Or someone else. It's the holiday
Hey.
season.
That's what
Look
I'm
at
saying.
me.
You never know.
Being a Leo again, buying it for myself.
That's what I'm saying. Remix might have to come soon.
Honestly, I'm down. The
Let's do
December
it.
remix.
Let's do it.
I wanna know.
Yes.
Oop, not me exposing all my emails. So that is not available to be commented on right now, but Charlie has linked Justy's Instagram and YouTube, so please go follow. Because she's also been just an amazing co-host, and we're not done yet.
Thank you so much. And pre-save for the album will be available soon. Just follow me on Instagram.
Okay,
and you
perfect.
will get the tea.
Yes. I'm very excited. I know Peter has holiday music. There's a lot of people doing holiday music this year, which is very cute.
I love that.
I didn't see many other people doing holiday music when I started. Not saying I'm a trendsetter. That's not what I'm trying to say, everyone. Don't get it twisted. No, I'm really not. I'm just trying to say, like, I wanted to make a playlist of like indie holiday music, and I just couldn't find stuff. And I feel like now there's more and more. I should say indie queer holiday music, LGBTQ plus,
And I need to reiterate that I love your holiday single.
Thank you.
I just need you
It
to
is
know and
18
understand.
plus, so there's a disclaimer
Right,
there.
right.
But yeah, and Justy, no, that's true too, because we were talking before we went live. We were like, how do we even meet each other? I feel like we just somehow found each other on Instagram at some point.
We did.
And
we
did.
The rest is history.
I was just gonna say, it was just so cool finding artists and like watching each other grow and hearing your sound evolve and seeing you just like fall into this like pocket that feels so perfect for you, and also feeling you just like thrive in the pocket too and like blossom even more as an artist. Like hearing you on that song, it was just like, this is like the perfect Justy sound. It's just like you have it down, and I'm ready for more.
I appreciate it, and I thank you so much. I mean, especially you've sort of seen my evolution a bit, but it feels good to see people witnessing it as I'm feeling it. So
yeah,
I'm glad it's
that's
coming
true
through.
too. You're like, good, you better notice, because I've been working. I've been working on it.
Thank you to everyone. Thank you to everyone commenting too.
And yeah,
Y'all
thank you
are
everyone
so sweet.
who's also still hanging out. We have 3 more videos. And then that will be the end of the stream for today, but we might raid into someone else, another ambassador, or someone else who might be raising money for It Gets Better, so we might keep the queer lovely content going depending who's on. Okay, next we're gonna do Flora, who is another artist that I hadn't heard of, but this is a very like vibey hot song that I think you're all gonna love. And their pronouns are they, them, and they're based in LA. Oh my God, I have such a dusty throat today. Remind me to never forget my water again. I was like, we're on a time schedule. We only have 2 hours. I am not allowed to drink water. Just kidding. Don't get it twisted. It Gets Better does not deprive me of water, everyone. That is my personal choice. Okay, so Flora said about this video, I worked on this music video with my roommate and best friend. I had a whole idea for the music video planned to the bone, but we ended up just going to pretty places and shooting whatever felt right. Love that. I learned to let go of a lot of expectations and pre-planned ideas and just go with the moment, which is something I really struggle with, and I think it really paid off. The whole goal of the song and the video was to just capture me in real time, not trying to be an artist or anything I'm not, artist in quotes, just me messing around, being myself. I love the colors in the video, and I'm so grateful that my BFF was down to work through all of my BS with me to finish this video. Okay, amazing.
Love that.
Let me open it up. Okay, are y'all ready for Nostalgia? Nostalgia Ultra by Frank Ocean? Is that what it's called? I don't know. Okay, this is actually not Nostalgia Ultra by Frank Ocean. Sulky redeemed hydration reminder. It's upstairs. Okay, maybe I'll go run and get my water bottle after this. Sulky's like, now everyone thinks we're holding you hostage. We are not holding our ambassadors hostage. Okay, this is something by Flora. Let me full screen it. Are you ready, Justy?
I am ready.
Okay, in 3, 2, 1, go. Pronouns they, them, I think I said. And yes. Little beatbox moment.
Look at that sky.
It's so pretty.
It is.
Learning it just takes time to figure it out. Water it till it grows.
Water till it grows.
I'm learning patience. I swear I can sit
This is so unique.
here, I'm still not listening.
This is so cute.
I love this. I love this.
Again, like I was saying, like I feel like so many people don't let themselves be like goofy,
Right.
or it's just like not a thing that people even think of to do.
No, we don't have to be so serious all the time, guys.
Yeah. I love it. And it's so pretty. The colors.
We listening to all the shit I used to blast when I was 13. But now he's curled up.
Relatable. I've very much been listening to like my old favorites during the pandemic.
Yeah, just sort of like reconnecting that nostalgia.
The nostalgia, the comfier times. Just like the sheer amount of ideas that went into this and the editing and the videos, it's amazing. I love it. I also love that top. If Tumblr, yes. Exactly. Right? There's been so many like chill songs today. I feel like has been very much the theme is like, I mean, there's also been some hyped songs too, but
Right. It's like a perfect balance.
yeah.
Shot on the iPhone. I love this.
Oh, was it? I didn't notice.
Yes, it was.
Woo! That is so
Okay,
cute.
Flora. I love that. I feel
Oh wait, one
that
second.
like put me at such an ease.
Oh, I just realized,
Like-
was I commenting on all of these with my real name? Oh Lord, I'm gonna have to go back. But yes, continue. Sorry.
The tranquility. It's the tranquility for me. I feel
Mhm.
very calm. I feel at peace.
Right?
I loved it, and
I'm
I
like-
love that they shot it on an iPhone.
Yeah. Again, showing like you can make such a cool, unique video without,
Yes.
you know, going like into debt.
Right. Work within your budget.
Work within the
guys.
budget.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, so sweet and wholesome and goofy and perfect. I loved it. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Okay, we only have 2 videos left, and you know what, I think I am gonna go get my water before Sulky gets starts redeeming more hydration warnings. warning. You know what I'm gonna do in the background real quick is just put on some Justy's album. I mean, I'll be back in like a minute, but
Yes.
in the meantime, feel free
That's
to ask,
fine.
does anyone have any questions about Justy's album or anything we've talked about today? If so, put it in the chat and Justy can answer for me and do my job. And I'll
we'll
just
be
leave. You can
happy.
just do the rest of the show. You know what? I'm just gonna go get my
Alright,
water and
let's
stay up there. I'm just kidding. I'll be right back. But yes, if you have any questions, talk to Justy, make her feel
Yes.
comfortable, and I'll be right back.
Throw 'em my way, guys. I'm here to listen. I'm here to entertain. I'm here for all of it. And I'm here for self-care time. Yes. Thank you. I love it too. Black owned. Support your black owned business. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to be able to share some of my catalog and be on this platform. Like, it's such an honor. I started writing music honestly when I was like 12. Very shitty songs, but I was writing nonetheless.
I mean, that's very important because I don't know,
Yes.
like it's literally just writing. That's something I feel like I never really did. Like for me with music, it was like the first song I wrote was the first song I released, and I just kind of like
Oh, wow.
went with it. So now I'm like trying to catch up, you know, and trying to like
Right.
I need to get my pen. I mean, not that it's bad, but you know, just like
No.
I
yeah.
gotta. I'm trying to catch up.
Yeah, no, and it's cool though because like you kind of have the like vantage point of writing at a place where you're like actually able to structure things.
I mean, that's true
properly,
too.
right?
And you have more
know,
like things to write about instead of
that's
like
what I'm saying.
my
I
brother
was
picked his
12.
nose and flicked it at me today, and
Right.
I mean, that could be a good song.
I was like 12 writing about girls I had never been with.
I mean, but that's also important too, like as a young queer person, like having that outlet. Like, were you the type of person to like, did you have a diary too or anything, or was that kind of writing?
I had many diaries, and I would fill them with my songs and my little chords, and
that's
you
amazing.
can tell me anything. Yeah.
You're like, yeah, I'm an artist.
Right.
Get in line. That's so cute. Yeah, I see. That was another thing. Like, it wasn't until like later in life that I really started like writing down things I was thinking of and just like going through and all of that. But yes, I'm so glad that y'all are having such a good time. And I love you, Homobie. I love you, Neo, everyone that's here. I love this show so much too. We have a couple more videos. I still have a dusty throat, even though I got my water in my QUEERANTINE mug.
I was gonna say branding on point.
And we have our It Gets Better merch. We have it all. We're just merched out today.
I love it.
I was gonna ask something, but I forgot. I don't remember. So you know what? In situations like this, what we do... Oh, okay. Wait. I remember you saying that Hopelessly was one of your favorite songs, right?
Yes, Hopelessly is one of my favorites.
On the album. That was one that was just playing in the background for everyone, just so you know. But yes, Pain with Benefits. I know there was one other question I was going to ask you about the song. But I feel like you've been killing it. Like, how did you get in with like your manager and like meeting people? Was it someone that you kind of like knew growing up? Or did they just find you through your music or...
So, I had got onto Clubhouse, and I never used Clubhouse. It was just one of those things where I got an invite, so I was like, okay, cool. I made my account, made my little description, and my manager found me on there because my like little bio just mentioned some of the artists that I aspire to be like, or inspirations to me, and that's how she found me, and it was kind of amazing. Like, it was really crazy, and that's how a lot of my music opportunities have happened, and you can probably relate to, like, things have kind of just happened sometimes. And that has been kind of cool to kind of see, like, I am still walking in my purpose and doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So that's how that whole thing happened. And the Hopelessly track is one of my favorites because I wrote that is the song about my breakup, like what happened. Like, I go to the city, I get dumped, I'm like crying, like walking through the subway station. Yes. My phone freaking dies. Like, oh no. It was just a lot. It was a lot. But it's one of my favorites because it's vulnerable and
it's that raw moment.
It is. So
yeah, that's how I feel. Like, the most depressing songs are like my favorites of my own music, I should say. Although I do like that from other people. Like, I definitely feel drawn to kind of like the pain, but just in the sense of, I really like the idea of like us all going through certain struggles. Not the idea of us going through the struggles, but the idea of us going through the struggles together, holding hands and coming out on the other side together. You know what I mean? Obviously, I don't want us to have to struggle at all. But that's why I think I'm drawn to like sadder stuff or more emotional stuff, because I like, let's feel these feelings together. And then let's move on and
come together
grow.
And heal.
Exactly. Healing and heartbreak. That was what I kept saying about your album, which is just, I feel like that's also just kind of life a lot of times.
I know.
You get let down and then you find new things to get excited about and happy about.
Yeah.
Okay, we have 2 videos left. I never know which one to show next. I think we'll do alphas next, and we'll end with mess.
Cool.
So let me pause the music in the background. Also, thank you all again for following It Gets Better. If you have no idea what's going on right now, this is QUEERANTINE. It's a music video showcase of LGBTQ+ artists. We're going to be showing 10 artists per episode, and we'll be doing these episodes about once a month. The next one is December 5th. So keep that in your minds. And follow QUEERANTINE on the social medias so you stay in touch. And also you can follow me to stay updated on all of those things and my own music. And yeah, a little plug. And this is just one of the many streams that's part of the It Gets Better project and all of the live streaming content that they're starting to create and bring. And so if you're having a good time here, make sure you follow. If you already followed, well, thank you. I'm realizing just now that I did not host the channel on my own Twitch, but I still think everyone made it over, so we'll be okay. Okay, Alphas. Let me open this. This is for their song Dangerous, and it is a very vibey track, let me just say. If you are not ready to vibe, be careful, because you might right now, and I want everyone to be aware. Okay, anyway, I'm sorry. It's the last 2 videos, and my hyper is still with me and still getting in the way. Okay, so this is by Alphas. This is Dangerous. It's a track in anticipation of the return to clubs, festivals, and pride events. We long for the return to listening and dancing to great music in clubs and bars together, and want to create a song that embodies that feeling. So exactly, it's very much a party, hanging out together, having the best time of your life, and enjoying the return to community. Okay, are you ready? And also thank you again, Pudgeberry, Charlie, Mallory, everyone who helped make this show possible, and Sulky, of course, and It Gets Better, and all of you for being here. We got 2 videos left. This is Dangerous by Alphas. Are you ready, Justy?
I am ready.
Okay, in 3. Oh my god. I'm still so dusty. I'm dusty, Justy. Okay, in 3,
Justy.
2, 1, go. You know this synth is spelling trouble. Right. And then the 4 on the floor kick. Look out. The snap. Oh my god. Here we go. Look out.
Tonight, I'm feeling reckless. I'm living for the thrill.
The voice. Oh, for pronouns, they just put they. I don't know if they meant that as a duo, if they both use they pronouns. I would just use they to be safe, everyone. Their voices, both of them, I can't. Like, I'm booty bouncing. This club in Russia and a secret agent here to finish the job. Oh my gosh. The person in the hat looks like a dark-haired version of your cousin. Maybe they are moonlighting.
You never know.
You never know nowadays. People hide their talents from their loved ones sometimes. Hey.
I feel like I'm in the club right now.
Right? I'm ready to pull out my best Warren Dumas choreo to this. Yes, the Hannah Montana life, Pudgeberry. Their voice sounds a little bit like Ollie Alexander from Years and Years. But this is just like epitome of like club banger. Hey.
Yeah, this is the essence of it.
Yeah, this is allegedly just the visualizer, but I'm like, you could call this the official music video and no one would be mad. Because it's it's great. And yeah, like the outfits are like perfect, very cute. Thank you so much for the follow! And Orleans. Oh wait, I kind of look like I'm in it because my background is so dark today.
Are you there right now?
I'm there! Come on out, Alphas! Oh wait, this direction. Come on out! They're just gonna see me like disappear and pop up.
The backup dancer. Right?
Exactly. I'll get my little snapping fingers out.
Yes. visual aside, vocals.
Yeah,
vocals
right?
are
Like,
perfect.
I want to hear them live because
Yeah.
I know I'd be screaming. And they're so cute together. I love it.
Yeah,
There's
I
a
love their
live
look.
performance. Okay, wait. Let me just like peek real quick at this because I'm just curious to see the live version.
Ooh. Come through suggested.
Very.
Recommended video. Oh, I love that we're keeping with the lighting. as
Like
well.
literally, they sound exactly the same.
Go off alphas.
Okay, I need to end it there so we can shout them out properly and I can leave my comment and we
Yes.
still have one more music video. But everyone follow Alphas on Instagram and like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. Yes, we only have one video left. Charlie, can you also link the Spotify playlist one more time? So every single week that we do this, I'll be updating the playlist with artists. So by the end of the season, it will be every artist that was in the whole season and a few songs from me and also my lovely friend Corey Stewart, who will be co-hosting the December episode, but is also basically the whole co-producer of this show. So that will be a great... Oh, also, I'll tell y'all this... A very special announcement for our next Quarantine episode in December. Corey will actually be here in my house in person, which is going to be so cute.
Live and in color. I love
Alive.
this.
I know it'll be our
I
first
love this.
quote unquote live and quote unquote in person Quarantine. But that'll be really exciting. So
Yes.
and thank you so much for the
Yes.
follow, Panic95. Okay, let me
Look at
like
the chat going crazy.
I know, right?
Guys.
And guess what? I don't think Nick will be here for... Some of you know Nick White, who is another queer artist who sometimes does like queer digital concerts, like where people send in videos. They're very great. He's gonna be here around those same few days, which is cool because then Corey's gonna be able to meet him, and I haven't ever met him before. There's a lot of... That's the best thing too about like now that the world is slowly reopening and stuff, and like
Right.
all the people that we've got to meet during quarantine and through Queerantine and just like hang out in
Yes.
person and like meet everyone. I love it. I love it. I love it, Alphas. Your voices. Sorry, I had to go back and comment. Your voices, your style, you killed it. Okay, one video left. Oh my gosh.
I can't believe we're at the final video.
The final video. We
The
had
final
like
video.
perfect timing too. Like we had breaks for us to talk about life, about
We
queer
did.
life,
We did.
about music, about all that. Hi, Panicked. Yes. So I'm an ambassador for It Gets Better, but they're doing a bunch of streams, different streams with different content. Sometimes people are gaming. Sometimes people are talking about their coming out stories. What we're doing today is an LGBTQ plus music video showcase. We only have one video left, but we'll be doing it again in like a month. But there's a ton of content on this channel, Panic. And yeah, it's all a part of It Gets Better, the charity and the project that you already are aware of. So I love that you recognized and saw and came in. Thank you for being here. Okay, we have one more video. I'm pretty sure Mess was like a friend of the show and like someone told her to send in, and I can't remember who because I want to thank them because... Oh, it was Ash! Oh my god. Okay, Ash is Charlie St. Monica, by the way, y'all. But yes, amazing. Okay, great. Friends, old students. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, I remember. Yes. One of your friends, old students. Okay, so for our last video of the day, we have Mess, pronouns she, her, located in Nashville. And this video is on Instagram. So when you go to like, comment, subscribe, basically it'll all just be on Instagram. But still make sure you do it.
Yes.
And Mess said about the song, cliche enough, this simple love song was inspired by my beautiful girlfriend. The lyrics aren't very deep, but the upbeat vibe and the choreography are meant to capture the feeling of butterflies in your stomach and being in love. Hey, you don't always need the deepest lyrics, especially on like a fun song, a fun love song. It's just like, I'm in love. Watch me dance and I'm cute and we're cute and she's cute and we're cute, cute, go.
Exactly.
I'm gonna release that one. That's gonna be a me and Justy original after our
That's
holiday.
the next one.
That's the next
After
one.
we do the holiday remix.
After the holiday.
Yes.
Exactly. Get ready, everyone. Okay. So Mess said the team behind the project are all close friends and acquaintances that I've met on my college journey in Nashville. We all had a lot of fun working on it, and I'm very grateful for each and every one of them for making this project come to life. Also, shout out to Charlie St. Monica for introducing me to QUEERANTINE. Yeah, this was another artist. Like a bunch of the artists that we featured today sent their videos in like 5 months ago during our last season, and we just didn't have a chance to get to everyone. So again, I'm really excited to be able to share everyone today. Also, if any of you are artists or have music artist friends out there who have or have not been on the show, make sure you follow QUEERANTINE on social media and go submit your videos. You can also just send a DM and I can send you the form either to me, Kisos, or QUEERANTINE. But please do these things because I want more artists. I want to share more artists. And thank you so much for the sub, Pudgeberry. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, this is oh gosh, plot twist. I was like, yeah, let me make sure I got the name of the song right. By Mess, and let me change my screen. This is our last video, so everyone send love for the finale of the premiere. Okay, are you ready, Justy?
Yes, I am ready.
Okay,
let's get into this.
In 3, 2, 1, go. Oop, not me having it muted. Okay, we're good. But this video is so cute. Homo bite less sassy in person. It's true. Hey. Real love, no, it doesn't exist. But here you are, like a big plot twist. The minutes fly by when we hang. Every time feels like the first day. Like the energy. Right. Hey. Just flawless. Yeah, I knew you'd like this one, Jackson. And everyone's spotlight moment. And just the pure joy. If I saw them filming, I would stop my car in a safe spot, wink wink,
in a safe spot,
and then come over and hype them up. Like, not get behind them, but like from behind the camera person, just be like, wow! Hey. Hey. So cute. Yeah, this is very much a make you want to dance song / video. Right, Panic? Like, it's more just, like I said with yours, Justy, like just the joy in the face, and
you get all the feels.
Especially because I usually don't do like happy music, so when other people do it, I'm like, let me eat it
like
up.
Living through it.
Yeah.
Right? The people want a Just Dance QUEERANTINE edition.
Right? Okay.
That sounds like a vibe.
That could be really fun. Oh my gosh.
That was damn sweet.
That's also one of those videos that, because it's only 2 minutes, you're like, okay, can we watch it 8 more times though? Like,
right.
I need to watch it again over and over. Okay, let me comment. You killed it. So good. So wholesome. So much energy. Amazing work.
A vibe.
Ooh, child. Okay, everyone go follow Mess, aka Molly Seuss, on Instagram. Go comment on that video. We literally only have 1 minute left before it gets better. I'm not sure if you're setting up a raid. I'm not looking at the channel right now. Let me know. Otherwise, it might just end. But Justy, before we go, do you have any final things to shout out and thoughts about the show? Things you want to say at all?
Yes. Firstly, thank you so much for having me on here.
I'm so happy to.
This was so freaking fun. We talked about this before, but it's such a chill vibe and such a good space, and everyone always brings such positive energy. So I'm so happy that I was able to be a part of this. So thank you so much for giving me that opportunity and having this platform for artists like us And also, everyone check out the new holiday/Christmas single this time of year. Check it out, enjoy it. I was so happy to be here. Thank you guys for showing your love and being positive. And thank you for your platform and all the incredible work you do.
Yes.
I'm just like, I'm so over the moon. Thank you so much.
Me too. I had such a great time. And this was our first, okay, thank you, Sulky. And this was our first of many to come Queerantines with It Gets Better. So like I said, make sure you're following It Gets Better. And you can follow me on Twitch. I'll be finally streaming again after weeks off because I moved from New York to New Jersey. I'm a Jersey girl.
We lost another one.
We lost another. Don't worry, I'm close. I'm like, I'll probably be back like every weekend. But yes, thank you so much for hanging out.
Yes.
Yeah, stay connected. Send me your music or DMs or all of that stuff. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. And we're just gonna end this stream in a few seconds. So yeah, I love you all. Thank you. I always hate saying bye because I wish it could last forever. But again, thank you everyone so much for your time and energy and love.
Yes.
Bye.